How you doing, guys? Professor EDC with another BLADE-OSOPHY Sunday. And guess what? Today I want to talk about, are they all that? Are they really all that? Is the hype real? And you know, we see, I have talked about this in Spanish a couple of times, and I don't remember if I mentioned it in English, but anyways, every day I see tubers with, the miniatures and all, like we all do, but I see the newest, the new kid in town, the new, and it's just like, like when certain brands of cell phones with an Apple come out, and everybody, all the hype is around that, and have nothing against those phones. I don't have one of those. I have tried to resist buying one of those. In the end, because of editing and all that, I might have to. I'm still resisting, but my cell phone is about 4 years old, so so sooner or later I'm gonna have to change it. Anyways, and one of those things that tick me off is being manipulated. When the truth is out there and we can prove and put that to the test, then by all means. But when there's just so much hype and then manipulation, and you want to buy, you like a certain model that's going to come out, and the company has been advertising the darn thing for months, if not a year ahead, and then you make the pre-order expecting, you're going to get the phone, and it turns out there weren't enough. And this is not a rant. This is something that really I have been questioning myself for months, because I've seen an increase in the last 2 years of companies, of OEMs, and of knife makers, new knife makers coming into the scene, and a lot of people talking about their designs, and a lot of people talking about their knives, and how they went and found the OEM or vice versa, whatever it is, I don't care, and we get these new knives, and we get these new models, and it's not a bad knife. I'm not saying it's a bad knife. But, and in general, it's not about this, or this, or this, or this. It's about to question, really question ourselves, are they all that? And when we ask ourselves that question, then a train of thought or of thoughts is going to come. And that train of thought leads us to price, leads us to quality, leads us to the elements it is made out of. It leads to precision in the making, fit and finish. It leads to just a whole bunch of different things. How well it's put together, the processes, the heat treatment, the steel treatment, the design, the originality behind that design, because, well, there are so many new knives out there that look so much to knives from the past. And that also leads me to think about the old knives, right? The people or the brands, companies that have been with us for quite a while, those brands that opened up the market for newcomers. And how another thing that comes to mind is, how fair is it? Because we live in this free market, open market, liberal area or age, where things are just that way, But at the same time, it just gets me thinking: are they all that? New, old, and the place of each thing. I've always mentioned it, and I've mentioned this as a professor, as a teacher. It is not the same to for a person, a company, to be in the first grade or in high school, let's say, and the new student, the newcomer, who's starting in first grade. They are not the same. They are not the same. This is not saying that this is a bad student, but I am saying that they're not the same, and yet their prices might be the same. Yeah, it's the type of economy, the type of market that we live in. Okay. Which just makes me think even deeper. Is there something I can do to change that? Well, I can learn. I can instruct myself. I can ask for help. There is information that is worth out there. Yeah, even in YouTube. There are certain people, few people that are really worth watching. And I may mention Nick Shabazz. I may mention Dirk Werning, Alchemy 1, Outpost 76. Because of various reasons, right? Because of various tastes, and because of various, buying potential, and even because of their age. So you see, I do think that new things are also related. Again, not saying that this is bad, but new things are also related to the age group we are talking about. Since younger people, and I mean younger than myself, are more into social media. And guess what? Where are all the new models and companies, bombing us through? Social media. And again, I'm not trying to leave anyone out. In fact, I am also absorbed sometimes by the hype, and like the Rose Belt, I'd like to try that out. It looks cool. It has that certain something in its design that I think it's gonna be a good knife. But I also thought that about others that weren't. And so today, I'd like to leave you thinking and with the question, are they all that? And perhaps we won't arrive to, heck, even clones. This is a clone that was given to the channel for the clone series that I did. But even clones have a hype now. Yeah, they do, unfortunately. But anyways, so what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. What do you guys think? I'm really interested in knowing your opinion. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week ahead and that you take care of yourselves. Professor EDC out.